So this is definitely a Monday story because it basically happened, all the aftermath we're talking about are Monday things. And it's late Tuesday as I record this, but this is going to stick with us for a while. The implications actually stuck around for a good bit for today in my financial stuff I do. We also talked about Tesla still being down because of this tiff. And I'm sure Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and if the actual threat continues, this will be a big deal as Trump's having a pretty big week. Meanwhile, Musk is having a pretty bad week. But the two are having a terrible week together as they have reignited their feud that was short from the love they had and then the short hate and the quick love back. And now Tesla stock is plunging 7% on Monday after Elon Musk reaffirmed that he was going to plan to throw some money behind a third political party called America's Party, and simultaneously ramping up the criticism of Donald Trump and specifically the big, beautiful bill. The sudden drop of stock price erased the roughly $68 billion or $80 billion in market value that had been raised for over a bit of time, and investors went nutballs over it, with Musk saying he's going back to work and now saying he's going back to do political stuff in its stead. Wall Street analysts actually warned that Musk's public political push is skewing his attention away from doing work at Tesla. He's not focused on his main job. And so people are wondering how the Teslas are going to keep going. Others are urging the board to step in and basically say, hey, guy, you need to stick around this thing gets it done or get rid of him. They got rid of Steve Jobs at one point in time, and they had to basically get rid of him to revive themselves into the Apple that we see today that sort of still lives on his vision. Maybe Tesla needs a new bit of time away from Musk as well to revitalize that well. A 35% stock decline since December, basically all the things that happened as Musk was doing his political stuff, running Doge and things like that. But the big drop lately, because the tiff is getting even worse, is now what we're looking at right here. The feud is actually intensifying between Trump and Musk right now, which is the real story behind this. With Musk's new venture being called ridiculous and being called off the rails by Mr. Donald J. Trump, our president, of course. In response, Musk is accusing Trump of targeting autonomous industries and federal subsidies supported by Tesla. Specifically, oh yeah, he said that Trump's in the Epstein files, which is why they're not releasing them. That happened as well. Investors fear that the conflict may prompt policy backlash from both the policy of the government and policy backlash for Tesla specifically. Subsidies will be cut and tightened regulation will make it harder for Tesla to do what it's doing, which is oddly enough making a profit in this market. But the stock price is just one piece of the puzzle. That's a big cluster that we're dealing with between Musk and, well, Musk. His political pivot is essentially putting a nail into the hood of a Tesla, a big, beautiful car that has this big, jarring thing out there that makes it ugly. People are boycotting Teslas because they don't like Musk. And it's weird because Tesla should appeal to more liberals. They are boycotting. Conservatives want gas guzzlers because they're not buying them. It's one of those things right there. The Tesla takedown is a movement that exists. And having more fuel for the fire, pun intended, to have more reasons to hate Tesla because you're hating Musk just makes it worse. Tension between the board, the CEO, the president, and ambitions for political power make this a difficult thing to watch. Or does it make it a great thing to watch because it is an actual train wreck? The board has to actually weigh in pretty soon on Musk's political agenda because it's affecting everybody's money. And if it affects everyone's money, people start to talk. They will talk pretty soon on this one, and they will figure out what to do with Donald J., of course, and his dealings with Elon Musk. Does the board can't get rid of Donald J., but they can get rid of Elon for a while and work with the president, see what's going to happen. We just have to basically see.